Maurice here back for another Power Pack training. Today, we're going to talk about how to make your first $10,000 a month in SMMA. A lot of you guys want to make money in SMMA, and you've been taking the courses. Perhaps you bought the courses. You've been watching YouTube videos, and you're just trying to figure it out. You want to make money. You don't have clients. This video, I want you to watch it over and over and over again, okay? You guys know I give you the shimmy, the realness, the truth, because my goal is to help as many people as possible earn six figures in SMMA, okay, in business in general, okay, no matter if you're doing Shopify, and real estate, it does not matter what you're doing. What I'm going to share with you today is applicable to all businesses you're involved with, okay, especially SMMA, because my first year I was able to go from zero to making $100,000, coming fresh out of a warehouse. If a warehouse worker can literally, okay, change simple phone calls and having a few simple disciplines in his life, you can do the same thing. So here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. In order for you, okay, to go from the condition you're in right now, maybe you're fearful, you're a procrastinator, you got a job that's requiring a lot of time, you bought courses, and you're just dwindling in the sand, okay? The first thing, okay, you must do, if you want to make your first $10,000 a month in the next 30 to 60 days, what I want you to do is make an attitude adjustment, okay? Write that down. You got to make an attitude adjustment, okay? When I was slaving, working over there at the warehouse, working graveyard shift, sleeping during the day, working at night, man, I had to make a change. I had to, and in order for me to go from, making $10 an hour, $12 an hour, whatever they was paying me, to making $10,000 a month, I had to make an attitude change, okay? That's number one. In other words, the attitude change was this. If I could work and make this company rich, I can work and make myself rich. I can do it. I had to believe in myself. A lot of you guys don't believe in yourself. How do you expect for a business owner to give you $1,000 to $2,000 a month if you don't believe in yourself? You know what I mean? When I started my agency, folks, man, I didn't have websites and business cards and all that stuff, man. I had belief in when I sat down with that business owner at Starbucks or at his office, he knew when he sat across from me, across from that table from me, he said, man, this young man's on fire. I think I'm going to give him an opportunity. I'm going to go ahead and write him a check. You know what I mean? I had enthusiasm. He felt that. Okay? It wasn't that I had results. A lot of you guys want results. I didn't have an outsourcer and all that stuff. I got it afterwards, after I got the client. A lot of you guys are focusing on the wrong thing, and it's stunting your growth. It's stopping you from getting to the money. Okay? The money is what you want, then the money has to be up here. A lot of you guys also, too, I say you got to make an attitude adjustment. Some of you guys are just way too negative. Okay, you say things like, I can't afford it. You guys say I can't do it. You got to stop. You guys are prophesizing your own destiny by saying that. When you tell your mind you're broke, it finds ways to make you broke. Never say you broke. Just say, hey, not right now. I'll get the course tomorrow or the next day, or I'll figure it out, whatever it takes. Okay? When you guys are met with opposition, a lot of you guys just quit way too easy. So you got to make an attitude adjustment, okay? And if you want to make the $10,000 a month in SMA, because SMMA is very simple. It's 4 steps. You contact the client, you send the client some information, you follow up, and you close the deal, and then you fulfill. Okay, I just added that 5th one, but the fulfillment is really simple. You go to Fiverr, Upworks, or any other freelancer sites, and you can grab a guy that knows how to run some serious Facebook ads. Okay, may take you a couple tries, but you can find somebody to set up Google ads. They're everywhere. Everywhere. So that's not an excuse. The excuse is you not doing what's necessary. And what's necessary, man, you got to grow. Okay, you got to read. You got to invest in courses and trainings. That's another thing, okay? That comes with an attitude adjustment. Here you got a guy sharing some wisdom with you on YouTube, all right? Not theory, but this is the grassroots. I come from the school of hard knocks. I actually got out there and I made it happen, all right? And I'm telling you, if you think you're going to make $10,000 a month with an attitude that you can't afford it, and you're being negative and no, woe is me, and you're fearful and you're procrastinating and you don't want to discipline yourself, you don't want to invest any money in yourself, folks, you might as well go work at Walmart, because SMMA is just not going to work for you, because there's a lot of stuff that we have to go through as SMMA entrepreneurs, okay? Clients quit sometime, okay? And you have to be able to deal with that, all right? Outsourcers may not be able to fulfill for you the first try. Okay, you may get hung up on when you make cold calls. You may not get a client for 3 days. All right, and see, that's the thing too. This is another reality that you guys got to understand when you first make cold calls. A lot of you guys want everybody to say yes on cold calls. I don't. I want business owners to say no to keep everyone else out of it. You know, I love that people make cold calls. Well, I don't love it, but it's just the truth of the matter is that they quit on their first calls. They quit after a couple tries. You know, when you cold call and you set a follow-up, this is something I want to deal with right now, because I'm trying to help you guys to get to $10,000 a month. When you follow up and the business owner's not there, a lot of you guys quit. Maurice, I cold call and I followed up. They said they would be there and they're not there. Folks, business owners are busy. Sometimes I have to follow 7 times, 8 times, 9 times. But do I quit? No, I understand. That is part of business and part of life. These business owners aren't sitting there waiting for Maurice's call when I say, hey, I'm going to follow up with you. And I know that. Okay. Why? Because I make hundreds of thousands of dollars doing this stuff. And I know. And so that's why I share it with you guys, so that you don't get tripped up when you set a follow-up and the business owner's not there. That's why you get the course, because my students know we continue to follow up. We don't pay this stuff no mind, ladies. Like when people tell me no, I don't pay any of that any mind. It's like a speck when somebody says, hey, Maurice, I'm not interested. I'm like, so what? A lot of people told me the same thing you did. You know, and a lot of times, too, when you guys watch me prospect, I don't take no junk on the phone. You know, I set the rules. I set the game plan up. Okay, not the business owner. I determine who I'm going to work with. I have the magic wand, not them. Okay, so let's get back to this thing, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to make $10,000 a month, you got to make the attitude adjustment and you got to take action. All right. What allowed me to make literally over 30, almost 40 grand last month, ladies and gentlemen? I set a goal and I went to work. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of you guys aren't going to work. You got to go to work if you want a check. The reason why you guys don't have a check is you're not going to work. You got to go to work. They don't just send people checks. If you were to work at Walmart, ladies and gentlemen, you got to put in your hours. You got to punch the clock. What I want you guys to do is start punching the SMMA clock. How many hours did you put in for cold calling? Let me tell you something. You want to make $10,000 a month, you should be on the phone for 2 hours a day. Minimum. You should have the course. You're making cold calls, you should have my course. There's no reason. If a person is utilizing prospecting and they don't have my course, okay, or any course, something is wrong with you. It's like this, man. If I wanted to play golf and Tiger Woods has a course out and I'm not willing to get Tiger Woods' course, he's the best at the game. And I know it. I've watched him on TV. You guys watch me on YouTube. Okay, you got to get that. You got to follow successful people. Okay, you got to do that. All right. So $10,000 a month, it requires you to punch the clock. Okay. The only reason why guys aren't making money is because they're not clocked in. Get clocked in. I want you guys to write that in the comment below. Say, Maurice, I'm clocking in today. I want you guys to start clocking in on this video. Say, Maurice, I'm clocking in, man. I'm sick of struggling. Man, aren't you guys tired of not having the finer things in life? And here's something, I'm not boasting or bragging, but ladies, I'm just going to reach in my pocket, okay, and just pull out a stack of $100 bills. You know what I mean? This is play money. These are all $100 bills. And I'm not doing this to boast or brag. I don't really show you guys, and I will. I'm going to show you guys the type of money I'm making. But I just reach them, and it's play money, you know. This is just, you know, if I want to do something, I can do it, okay? And that's why, because I put in the work. You know, I'm not showing you all these fancy cars and stuff like that. I bought a boat, paid cash for it. I'm going to go buy a truck, literally probably pay cash for it. I may finance it, you know what I mean? Because my credit is excellent, and I'll show you guys how to get your credit scores and stuff up, because I'm in businesses, running LLCs and all this business stuff that I got knowledge on how to, work the system, how you should be doing it in the system, okay? But my point is, if you guys want to have thousands of dollars in your pocket that you can just go buy what you want and live a phenomenal life, if I want it, I can go get it, okay? Because I paid my dues. I clocked in. See, a lot of you guys aren't clocking in. That's why you're not making $10,000 a month. Let me tell you something. $10,000 a month is very easy to do, okay? And SMMA is only 5 clients. You get 5 clients paying you a couple grand. In my course, I teach you how to get clients to pay you way more than that, but on the minimum. You can get 5 clients paying you, and you're at $10,000 a month. Okay, but here's the flip. Here's the flip side, guys. Here's what I want you guys to know about that. It's easier said than done. You got to discipline yourself to make the prospecting calls. Okay, and that's why you got to have courses, because I go over mindset. Because here's another thing that's stopping you guys, this mind up here. I tell you, you got to invest in Mind University. If Mind University is jacked up, your income is going to be jacked up. You know what I mean? And I'm giving you guys the truth. It may be offending and hurting most of you guys, but I don't care, because I want you guys to get to $10,000 a month. You know what I mean? You want to get to $10,000 a month, you got to invest in Mind University. You got to get the courses. You got to get the coach. And most importantly, you got to discipline yourself. That's the hardest thing you're going to have to deal with, folks, is disciplining yourself, making yourself do what you said you want to do. Now, if you said you want to make $10,000 a month, okay, you got to get your attitude right, okay? You got to set some goals. You got to roll your sleeves up. You got to clock in. You got to go to work. You got to invest in Mind University, okay? You got to take action daily, all right? And I just told you $10,000 a month is 5 clients. That's all it is, 5 clients. Or if you want $1,000 of clients, 10 clients, okay? It's literally in 60 days with the course below, you can get to $10,000 a month. But here's the thing, most don't. And the reason why most don't is all the things I just told you. They're not clocking in. Their attitude's bad. They keep saying they can't afford stuff, okay? They're not disciplined. They don't set goals. You got to set goals, ladies and gentlemen, for where you want to be in life. If you want to get from California to Texas, you got to have a roadmap, okay? And that's essentially what a goal is. Okay, and most of you guys are saying, Maurice, why am I not making $10,000 a month? Why am I not making $5,000? You don't have a goal. You don't have a roadmap to get to where you want to move. Make a plan. You got to have a plan, and you got to have a dream if you want a dream to come true. And the reason why stuff ain't coming true for a lot of you guys is because you won't sit down, grab a pen and a piece of paper, and write out what you want in life. And then once you figure out what you want in life, that's what's going to drive you to make cold calls and do what you need to do to grow. Okay, when you first start an agency, ladies and gentlemen, when you first start prospecting, you're down here. Okay, the money's up here, you're down here. Your skill set is low. Okay, when I first got started, my skill set was low. And so what I did is I raised my skill set up. And when I raised my skill set up, my income went up. Okay, so if you want your income to go up, you got to raise your skill set. That's why you get books and tapes and trainings and coaches, because that raises. And that's all I try to do, get you guys to do. When you watch me, or if you're on my mastermind, I do a weekly mastermind where I just give out the goods. And in order for you to be a part of my weekly mastermind, we do that live on Zoom where we talk, and it's powerful. You got to be a part of the ICP. And we go over everything, and my students are crushing it. Okay, once again, you got to be around like-minded people. So if you guys want to be a part of the mastermind, sign up for the ICP, and you guys can join my weekly mastermind. Okay, so like minds think alike, ladies and gentlemen. They said once, if you hang out with 10 broke people, you're bound to be the 11th. If you hang out with 10 rich people, you're bound to be the 11th. Decide what group you want to hang out with. Get around the winners in life, ladies and gentlemen, and you'll win. If you're around the losers, you're going to lose. You know, if you go on YouTube and you type in Jim Rome, he might have, you know, some videos, 1 million, 2 million. But then if you go to the latest rock song or rap song, they have millions and millions of views and people listen to that. Not to say that it's wrong. There's a time and place for everything, but it amazes me that most people have financial hardship when all the answers are out there. We're just not tapping into it. The answers are there for you to make as much money as you want in SMMA. As much money as you want, and people are still struggling. Business owners are everywhere. Here's the thing: business owners can afford your $2,000-3,000 a month. They can afford it, but the problem is this: when you approach them, they see you as not being valuable, and so that's why you got to get good at this thing. So when they see you, like when they see me, they know, and meaning that when I prospect. And they hear it in my voice. This is somebody I'm about to listen to. I don't want to miss out on this. And that all comes through training. Okay, so get the course. Click the link in the description. You know, I want you guys to watch this 100 times because I'm dealing with a lot of psychological stuff that's going on in your mind, and it'll help you get to $10,000 a month. Set the goal for $10,000 a month and then roll your sleeves up and work at it every single day. Don't stop until you get your $10,000 a month. That means you may have to buy a couple courses. That means you may have to hire a coach. That means you may have to prospect for a long time. It doesn't matter. But don't stop, okay, till you get what you want. That's what I did, and I got what I wanted. Now I'm working on bigger goals. You know, on my way to making $50,000 a month. Think about that. From a warehouse to $50,000 a month, man, that's crazy. You know, no college education, none of that crap. You know, not to say college is bad, but I didn't go to college, man. I had a high school diploma, man. You know, how somebody just with a high school diploma is getting ready to hit over 50 G's, you know, making over 30. That's what somebody typically makes, ladies and gentlemen, their whole year. And I did it in a month. Why? Because of skill set, baby, and attitude. And going to work, discipline, working on myself, buying courses, buying books. I don't tell you guys to do nothing I don't do. Okay? So if you want to make $10,000 a month, I just gave it to you. It's simple. It's really simple. Pick that phone up and go to work. Invest in yourself. This is the most important asset, not real estate. This, Mind University. Don't let nobody fool you. Imagine spending $100,000 on your mind. You'd be a multi-millionaire. But most people won't. They'll go put money on property. They'll go buy cars. They'll go buy all this stuff. That's the depreciating asset. This is an appreciating. It doesn't depreciate. It appreciates only when you put and download the right information in it. You want to download $10,000 a month? I just gave it to you on this video. Watch it over and over. Do what I said. Most people don't follow instructions. When you follow instructions, you get results. When the teacher tells you what to do, and if you follow it, you'll reap the results. Nobody else has ever came back to me and say, hey, Maurice, I made cold calls and I did it religiously and didn't get a client, you know. So you take action, you'll get results. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope this video has been of immense value to you. I know you're going to watch it over and over. I gave you guys so many golden nuggets and jewels in this. Apply it. Listen to it 100 times because it'll help you. Okay? Click the link in the description. Grab the ICP course. If you guys need coaching, you guys can sign up for that. Make sure you comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about this. This was a lot. It was truth. It hit a lot of people. I know it did. And that's what my videos do. Sometimes I'll sit down and just do these and we'll rant and just give you guys the good, because a lot of you guys want to make $10,000 a month, but a lot of you guys are being sold a false dream. You can't just go buy a course and 10,000 is going to show up, man. You got to roll your sleeves up and go to work. You got to discipline yourself. You got to get an attitude adjustment. You got to work on your mind. You got to set some goals. And if you do that, you're on your way to making 10,000 smackaroos every month. And then you can go to 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, wherever you're trying to go. So hit the thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take action. Listen to this 100 times. Bye for now.